Am I overreacting? Husband told me he owns me and I want out. This is the original post. There will be another video that will be the update. Last night, my husband and I were getting our kids ready for bed. While doing so, my husband randomly said, "Your body is my possession." I think he was checking me out, but I also thought he was joking. He wasn't, so I responded with, "No, I am not something you own. I am your wife." And he continued to reiterate what he said and went on and on about how he has ownership over me, my body is his, and how it says so in the Bible. I think he's misinterpreting scripture, but he was adamant and said he could show me. He never showed me, but I stopped feeding into the conversation and decided to overlook it and move on since he wasn't letting up on the topic. Now that I've sat with his thoughts, I am shocked at his revelation. He's never said this before, but lately he's been saying some crazy things that, according to my own beliefs, do not align with a normal view on marriage and women in general. At the top of this, he's been deep diving into my phone lately and digging into everything, such as text messages between myself and my girlfriends and even my family. He's also digging into all of my socials and searching through my liked photos, looking to see who all is liking my own photos and obviously all of my social media messages, which is fine. I've been faithful and have nothing to hide, but I'm living under this microscope now. I'm beginning to feel like I don't know who he is or who I am. He makes me feel like I have zero autonomy and I just want to be my own person. Sorry for the vent session. I've been overwhelmed, high anxiety, and feel suffocated. I would just like my own freedom, privacy, and for him to trust me. To add, yes, we have had the appropriate conversations. We've also tried counseling for some of these reasons and more, but it was one session and there was a conflict of interest because it was his family member. That's not a session. He doesn't want to see anyone else to counsel us because he says he doesn't want anyone to know the real him. So we haven't been back to counseling in any form in over 2 months, even though I've been pushing for it. For this reason and more, I want to step away from my marriage. But am I the asshole? No, just with what you've given us so far, no, you're not the asshole. I will tell you, a family member cannot give you therapy. That's a conflict of interest. So the fact that he even had a family member step in and that family member agreed, they were either under the impression that they were just there to listen to you all and not in a professional capacity. Because if they were, they're flat out wrong for doing that. And there's no reason why you should be going to one of his family members for therapy anyways. You need a third party that is judgment free to actually work through issues. So as of right now, I'd say you're not the asshole. Let's see what comes up in the update. Although I'm starting to think he's looking more for a trad wife. That's just my opinion.